it's your girl Denisha. I'm back with another video, doing a part 2 of an interview with my grandparents. The first interview y'all seen was with my granddad, who has since passed away. So now and that was my mom's dad. So now I'm interviewing my mom's mom. So this is my grandma. Grandma, introduce yourself.
My name is Ella Adams.
Okay. And so we're gonna be having a conversation. My mom is also here. She don't want to be on camera. She has all the questions in her phone, so she gonna throw the questions out, and we just gonna be having a conversation, just us girls.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you're ready, Mom.
Okay. Where were you born?
Globe, Arizona.
So the question was, where were you born? I don't know if y'all heard that. They probably heard you. And you said Globe, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
It's right outside of Phoenix, on the way towards going to California.
Oh, no.
It's like let's see, it's a little small
Small.
town.
Mm.
Okay. Who are your parents?
Charlie Mae Weatherspoon Curry, and I never did know my dad, but his name was Harry Thomas.
Harry Thomas. So your last name Thomas. Your maiden name is Thomas.
Name
So where
Thomas.
Adams come from?
When I got married,
To who?
Leonard.
Oh, his last name is Adams.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting my grandma business out there.
Okay. How many siblings do you have?
3. Rodney.
That's children.
Huh?
Siblings.
Siblings, your sisters and brothers.
Oh, I have one brother that's living, 2 sisters that passed away.
I thought
No,
you
she
had
12
yeah, I
kids.
thought your mama had 10 kids or
Who
12
said that?
kids. She said that.
Who?
Well, you know that one that she had that her mama made her.
Yeah, but I don't know. All I know is me, Reggie, uh, Tony, her name's Antoinette, and Nancy. That's it.
And
Your
Nancy
twin.
was your twin or
No, Nancy was my sister.
so who? So that's okay. That's 5 then. So is Uncle Reggie, Aunt Tony, Nancy, you,
Hmm.
and then what
Your
was your sister?
twin.
What was your twin's name?
I don't know because he passed away at birth.
It was a boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the one that
He was a boy, but I never did know him.
And then the oldest son. So it was 6 that we know of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 70 and I'll be 71 August the 27th.
71. Coming up soon. 5 more, no, 4 more days.
Yep. So now, how many kids do you have?
3.
Okay.
And their names.
Antoinette Johnson, Rodney Thomas, and Sharon Somerville.
So is her real name Sharon or Rosa?
Rose Sharon.
Rose Sharon.
Yeah.
And why you named them that?
I named her Rose after her grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
on
then,
her daddy's side.
And then I know you was named after Aunt Tony.
Yeah.
And then Rodney.
Rodney, his aunt Bobby named him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, let's rewind a little bit. You say you only have it's only 6 of y'all sibling wise. So how are we related to Aunt Bobby and them? Were they just like friends?
By marriage.
Okay. Through who? Who was married? Who married who?
Charlie Mae married Bobby's dad. I think Bobby is around about 11 or 12 when they got married.
So that's your step siblings.
Yeah.
So that our family in Arizona is family through marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that before or after your dad's? Are you older than her?
No, she older than me.
So, but grandma had already had you when they were married. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And I know like Aunt Jean them, they just like your homegirls.
Yeah,
They been your homegirls like
yeah,
all your
but
life.
we
When
growed up like, when Aunt, you was little, right? Antoinette was little, so, and then Rodney, he was small too, so we just got together and we called each other sisters.
mm-hmm.
So Antoinette know Jean as her auntie because that's
Yeah,
all she
that's all I
knows.
my
Yeah,
whole life too. So where you meet them, like at work?
I met them in Meridian, Mississippi.
Okay.
Like at school or work or
I met BJ. I think it was at a bar. We was sitting at a bar and we met. And
How y'all meet baby crazy
and Bebe, she took me home to meet her family. That's how I met Bebe and her mom and all of them.
So Aunt Jean and Baby are really
Yeah,
sisters?
yeah,
Oh, okay. I
yeah,
didn't know that. They
yeah,
share like a dad.
yeah,
Yeah.
Lane. All them
So they
sisters.
have the same dad or they have the same parents, period.
I don't know.
I
I
can
don't
see
know.
Aunt Jean and Aunt Baby being related because they
Yeah,
so
and then
small.
Aunt Lisa,
yeah.
died in a plane crash.
Not plane crash.
I mean, not plane crash, the
Train.
train.
I remember the story. I don't remember her face right now.
She kind of light
She looked like
skinned.
Lane. Son Lane look alike. I show you a picture of her.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But
You
I
were little.
remember hearing that she died on train and that her Bible was in her lap or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay, so we had asked her about the kids and
Now, how was you and Jean's like relationship as friends?
Oh, like sisters.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Y'all did stuff together.
Yeah, yeah.
like every day or just like
Every
often
day.
every day.
Um, okay. What was your childhood like growing up?
uh, kind of rough, but it was all right though.
Did you feel like did y'all grow up needing anything? Did you grow up in the country, in the city?
I grew up in the city, but I was in a lot of foster homes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like six.
What age when you
Um,
first went to a foster home?
I think I was about 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So you went to six within the 3 years? Because when you
yeah,
18, they kind of put you on
yeah.
your own. Why you move around? Why'd you
What?
go so many
Well, because I got tired of people harassing me.
that was in the foster home?
Hmm.
The kids or
The
the
men's.
adults? Oh, the men. Mm.
Um, when you came out of the foster home, what was life like for you then?
It was all right because I had got a job and everything, got my own apartment and everything. It was pretty good.
So before you went into the foster home, I know you kind of gave me the backstory of that, a while ago. Um, but like how was like you with your siblings at home? Like were they favored more than you, or how was it like growing up? You know, your life versus Aunt Tony and Uncle Reggie.
Um, I don't know. It was kind of like I don't know how to say it.
Were you close with any of your siblings at any point? Like,
Yeah, yeah. I was close to like Tony and Nancy.
mm,
Because grandma raised Reggie, right? Big mom,
Somewhat.
somewhat.
Yeah.
wait, your big mama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
My
Your grandma.
my
Mhm.
grandmama's mama, which is
Your
grandma.
grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Raised my Uncle Reggie.
Um,
Was that just like a thing that people did? Like
I think so. I
grandparents just
don't
raised the
know. I guess
sons or
so.
something?
I guess so. I don't know.
Cause Charlie Mae raised Rodney, and she
Hmm.
had done it for a little bit.
because she because I was trying to move to Atlanta, and so I had you with Angel, Chris and them, and Donnie was with Grandma. Well, I decided not to move to Atlanta, so I came back. And when I came back to get y'all, she didn't want to let Donnie go. And Mom was telling me, just let him stay there. Don't take him from her. So
he stayed there for a long time.
And so that's how Donnie ended up with her.
And so when you decide, okay, Georgia's not really to move, she just ain't want to let him go at that point, or he was already established with the caregivers and stuff like that. Yeah.
So it's interesting because when I look back on that, it's like my great grandma raised my uncle, then my grandma raised
your
my
brother,
and then she
trying around to raise your son.
So I just kind of like used to tease grandma before she died and tell her she don't like girls, she like boys.
And she knows she don't. She like me though.
She favor them boys.
She like me. Everybody like me.
Okay. So how old were you when you had your first child? You had Rodney.
16.
16.
How did you meet his dad?
At the park, East Lake Park.
You know where that park is?
Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona.
Oh, so was he born in Arizona?
Who? His dad?
Rodney.
Rodney? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's born at St. Joseph Hospital.
Okay, so now.
Wait. You was in foster care from 15 to 18. So you got pregnant in foster care?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why Child Mate.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just trying
That's
to.
why Child Mate took Rodney.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was in foster care.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I was just trying to remember the timeline. So, what age were you when y'all moved to Arizona when she married Aunt Bobby and them dad? You said she was 11 or 12. How many years older is she than you?
Who?
Aunt Bobby.
I think she's 70, 75, I think.
And you said you're gonna be what?
71.
Okay, so she 4. So you were like 8.
Mm-hmm.
She was 12. So you were.
But see, Mama was born in Arizona though, so they was already there before.
So you was in Arizona your whole life until you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Globe,
Arizona. Yeah.
Okay, so.
And Bobby and them, they was from Globe too.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna get back to the questions, but you gotta tell us about the Michael Jackson them and where their grandma lived and where y'all live.
Oh, they stayed. Michael Jackson them stayed down the street. We stayed on Chipman on the south side, and Michael Jackson them stayed 2 houses down. Their granddaddy did, and they used to go there. We used to go there and play with them.
So their granddad was in Arizona?
Yeah. Used to go there and play with them.
Yeah, my grandma, she moved around a lot. So I'm not. I want them to understand why I'm questioning the timeline, because our family just like we some migrants.
And then the baseline killer. Well, we stayed down 2 houses down from them too.
The baseline killer? I ain't never heard of that. Wow.
And we used to go play with them a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so D kind of segued into my next question, which is how many states have you lived in?
See, California, Denver,
Colorado,
Minneapolis.
When was that? How you end up out there in Denver? Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
So we got
California,
Denver,
Minneapolis. And where else? Yeah, Pennsylvania,
Arizona,
Mississippi.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever lived in Georgia?
No.
Louisiana?
No.
You ain't never been to Alabama. What about Florida?
No.
Texas?
Nope.
I'm looking at the states.
Ohio?
Have you ever lived in Ohio?
Mm-mm.
Kentucky?
No.
Maine? I
No.
don't think you ever really went too far up north
Mm-mm.
to live. Colorado was probably like the furthest you been, huh?
Yeah.
You never lived in Chicago, Nevada,
No.
none of that.
Okay,
So what, like 5 or 6 states?
so when did you meet Sharon's dad?
I met him walking down the street. I was hitchhiking and he picked me up.
How old? How old were you?
I don't know. I might have been,
Young though,
yeah.
because
I think I
Right
might have
then,
they're
been,
are
only 5 years apart. So that would have put you at 21 when you
yeah,
had
somewhere
her.
around in there.
Were y'all talking for like a year or something before she was? Well, y'all
Yeah,
had that being because you were at least
yeah,
pregnant for a year.
yeah.
So you
So
probably
that's
was
how I
like
moved to
19,
California.
18. Oh, he was from California?
and that's
Uh-huh.
what Sharon was
Yeah, California.
California.
Yeah.
So how was that being in California at 21?
I liked it, California.
Yeah, what you like about it?
The coolness and the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a lot of stuff going for you.
Mm-hmm. Was it super expensive back then too,
Mm-mm.
like it is
No.
now? Mm.
I think I paid like $125 for rent.
Wow.
Yeah.
you so you met him in Arizona though, or where did you
I
meet
met
him?
him in Arizona
Was he visiting or he lived?
visiting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he asked me what I was doing hitchhiking. He said, "You know it's dangerous out there for you hitchhiking." I said, "Yeah."
And he picked you
Yeah.
up.
Uh, so okay, so my mom is not one that had children back to back, so there's years gaps between
Yeah,
us.
so it was
So
my
it's like
uncle, 5 years later, my aunt, and then 4 years later, my mom.
yeah,
So it's like 10 years between my mom and her oldest sibling, which is my
yeah,
uncle. He's the only boy.
yeah.
One boy, two girls. So yeah.
So my mom was one that you know gave herself some time before she had the next child.
Yeah, everybody else in our family kind of just be popping them
Exactly.
out, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So, but yeah. So now, all
I
right.
don't think Uncle Reggie had any.
He
Uncle
ain't
Reggie
got
never
no
had
kids.
any
Yeah.
kids of his own.
Yeah. And Tony didn't have no kids.
Ain't Tony
So I'm
didn't
the
either,
only
but she
one that
passed away
had
kind of
grandkids
young.
for my mom.
Wow.
I'm the only one.
Wow.
Ain't nobody. All the rest of them have no kids.
Thank God you got DJ and Xana. Else you wouldn't have no great grandchildren either. Cause I ain't got none. Now you don't have none. Dang. Like Uncle Rodney's lineage is the
Right.
only ones that's
Yeah.
bringing in kids for real, for real. And he's the only guy, so he is keeping the Thomas name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, where you meet? Oh, I feel like we need to go back because you had a question about why she lived in.
Yeah, like how did you end up in Colorado? So you end up in California with Aunt Sharon's dad. We know you
Mhm.
were from Arizona. We ended up in Mississippi due to family as well because my big mama, which is her mom, got remarried at some point and his people were from Mississippi. So a lot of these places we ended up through marriage or whatever, I guess. But how did you end up in Colorado?
I met this guy and I went out there with him.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. These men, they be from all over the map.
Now, my dad.
Mhm.
Yeah, how did you end up in Philly and meeting my
Well, I
granddad?
met Earl.
Girl.
They had a ice cream truck business,
Mm-hmm.
and he's selling ice cream. in Arizona, so that's how I met him.
How he ended up in Arizona? Do you
He
know?
got family in Arizona.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So he was visiting, or he was staying at that point because he had a truck. So
Staying.
He was
Because
staying
his family
in
in
Philadelphia.
Arizona, his family in Arizona they owned the ice cream business.
and he worked for
And
their
he
business.
driving
Mhm.
an ice cream truck.
And
Mhm.
he did that for a while because you
Mhm.
remember him doing that when you were growing up.
Yep. He used to have
Mhm.
me on the ice cream truck with him.
So
But then now
then,
was it my dad's? What side of the family was in Arizona for him? Was it his dad's side of the family or just
His dad's side of the
in
family.
his dad's side of
Yeah,
the
Arizona?
family
And
was
yeah.
in
then his
Arizona.
mom, so
And
everybody.
then his uncles. I think he had one, two. Let's see, Uncle Hawk, Uncle Dirk, Uncle Robert, somebody else. He had a lot of uncles.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, on his dad's side.
And
And
his uncle Robert is still living. He's still on the ice cream business.
he should be like in his what, 90s,
Mm-mm.
almost 100 or
And
something.
he had insurance on
Unless he was
all
young.
his brothers. Mm-hmm.
Smart man. Smart man. Smart man. So y'all met in Arizona and end up moving to Philly.
Yeah, we got
Back to
married
Philly. Got married.
and
Moved
we
back to
moved back
Philly.
to Philly,
Did y'all get married in Arizona or Philly?
Arizona.
Okay. So y'all moved back to Philly. And then how long was it before my mom came along?
Um, let's see, we moved back there. I don't know what. I think Rodney was around about 7 or 8. Cause I was pregnant.
Oh, when y'all moved.
Uh-huh.
So you was on the way, mom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So where was Sharon and all this? Because we know Uncle
Sharon
Rodney
was
was
with
being
her.
raised by
Sharon was with
Big Mama.
my grandma.
Oh, the mean one.
You
I never met her.
don't want to meet her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lady was so mean.
She was so mean.
Ooh, ooh.
Wow. Street.
I feel sorry
For Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
But she wouldn't let me have Sharon back.
Mm.
I was trying to get her back, but
So was Charlie Mae her only child? She didn't have no sons or nothing. And what was her name? What was your grandmother's name?
Louise McCullough.
Louise McCullough. Mm. Did Big Mom know her dad? Charlie Mae know her dad?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I think so.
I think so.
Because her and Minnie have the same dad.
Mm-hmm.
And BJ daddy, right? Jackie's son BJ.
Yeah.
Ain't his daddy grandma what? Brother or
Yeah, because his last name was McCullough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was she married at any point? Cause I'm trying to remember who I was talking to. I was like, I don't really know any outside of my immediate grandparents. I don't know the men that like I don't know your dad. I don't know if I don't know any of great grandma Big Mama's husbands outside of Mark. So to me, that's my granddad. But I don't know any biological grandfathers as far as like
so was your grandma
married at any point, or was she married when she had Charlie Mae?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Mm.
So I'm asking this question because you already told me, but I think it's good for us to be reminded of how things was back in the day.
Yeah, because people like racism was not that long ago. Like our grandparents lived through that. These people are still alive. That's not like, Oh, that was 400 years. Yeah, when y'all breed us. But our ancestors and their kid, like their children, are still living. Like we still had to get through the civil rights era and all that stuff like that. Like my big mama would be 2 years older than Martin Luther King. So that was happening like while they was alive, while she was alive. So this stuff is not
Well, I
that long
remember
ago.
some guy coming over taking me to get some shoes. They said he was my dad, but
Mm.
so he took me downtown. We was walking downtown, and he gave me a quarter. He told me to get five cookies. Let's see,
5 cookies for a
five
quarter.
cookies for I mean big cookies like that
For a quarter.
for a nickel.
A nickel. Wow.
He said, I keep one. You give your brother one. You give your mama one. You give your grandma. And so we were walking downtown. We see these people with fire hose spraying people with dogs and stuff, fighting them and stuff. So I got scared and I took off running and I ran all the way home,
Mm.
non-stop.
Mm. Oh, it was like a couple miles, wasn't
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that scared
Just
me.
spraying them because they was in the street. Just spraying them with the water
Yeah, and
hose
the
because they was
dogs
in the
was
street.
biting them and stuff, and they was beating them, with
With the
sticks and
police
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Should I let his hand go? I took off running.
So what he say when he got back to the house?
He said, I know you was scared or something like that. Because when I ran in the house, they were saying, where your daddy at? I said, I don't know. And I was just,
Out of breath.
what's wrong with you, girl? I
What
said,
happened to the
I
cookies? You
said,
dropped the cookies.
I had the cookies. But I was scared though. That was a scary thing.
What about the how you used to get shoes? How you used to have to get shoes?
Hmm.
How you used to have to get shoes? Remember you say you used to have to trace your foot on some paper?
Oh yeah. And then they have these little things like a shoe thing. You put your foot in there, and then they measure your foot. They don't do that now though.
They don't have them no more. They used to have them in the stores. It's like
Hmm.
the long metal thing. You can
Yeah, and then
size your
you
feet.
put your foot down, and they trace your foot like that. Then they find a shoe.
Wow. Did the shoes fit?
Yeah.
Mm. Wow.
Do you remember any school experiences, like friends, games, hobbies?
Well, when I was going to school in Globe, I was the only black girl there, so
No friends,
no
really.
friends.
Mm.
You know, I raised my hand. The teacher ignored me.
Mm.
You know, couldn't get no help or nothing like that.
Ooh, that would have
What?
made me so
I
mad
know
for
that
me
would make
that
me so
day.
mad.
And then the teacher would say she give me homework, and she never give me homework, and I would get a whooping
Mm.
because they thought that.
You wasn't doing your homework.
Yeah, I said
Mm.
she didn't give me no homework. Yes, she did. You stop lying. I get a
Wow.
whooping for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
And
much
then the house
fear.
we stayed in was haunted. So we'd go upstairs. Grandma sent us upstairs. Me and Reggie go to sleep. We up there sleep and we laying down, and Grandma be saying, "Y'all get somewhere and lay down. Stop running up there." We said, "Grandma, we not running." Yes, y'all is. I hear y'all. We get a whooping for that.
Oh my gosh.
And I would see little shadows of little girls and stuff, and little boys and stuff. That house was haunted.
Mm. Mm. Who else in the family was a witch?
Okay. Yes,
Oh
you
yeah, I
do.
need to explain that. So when my granddad passed, we were on the phone with you, and so we always knew that my granddad's my mom's dad, her his mom, so my mom's grandma on her dad's side, what that they was, oh, she a praying woman. So we just thought like she was really just church going and all that. And she probably was. But then you was telling us a memory that you remember. So tell them what you remember.
Well, she used to go to. She said, "Well, come on and go with me to this store." So I'll go with her to this store. We walk in the store and it'd be like snakes in jars and all kind of weird stuff in
Like a
jars.
voodoo shop.
And she would get some candles and she would take them and we'd go back to the house. And she said, "I'm gonna go up here and pray. I'm gonna be up here for 3 or 4 days." And she will. She'd be up there that long time. And then she'll come down and she had like a jug of water and she'll say, "Don't drink this water. This for Earl. Don't drink this water. Just let Earl drink it."
And she'll tell you to recite a scripture
Yeah.
every time you get to him.
Yeah.
Just for the record, Earl is my dad.
Yeah, I think we mentioned his name earlier. Yeah, that's my granddad that passed away earlier this year. So yeah, we found out basically she was doing
And why
voodoo.
she said let him drink the water.
Yeah, why she say to what was the water supposed to do?
So he won't be out there messing up or getting in trouble and stuff. Yeah. And she's telling me, read that scripture. I think it was Psalms
We had looked it up. We forgot what it
25.
was.
One,
20 something.
yeah, 20 something.
Mm-hmm.
What was a little bit of it?
It says, uh, praise my, see, somebody praise my cause, O Lord. Fight them that fight against me.
Yeah,
Something
Mhm.
like,
cause,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Now a little bit of background about my mom. So my grandmother on my mom's side, my grandmother's mom, they always been like Christian ish.
Christianish.
uh uh but there was some things that went on and and I won't get into that. But so my mom, and I let her tell that in a little bit, um never really just been into,
A certain religion.
yeah, in the Christian space because of,
Wrong.
experiences.
Yeah, like the typical church hurt type stuff,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
not just people talking about you, like real
People doing dirty
experiences.
stuff, like really, really dirty
Yeah,
stuff that
really
my
dirty
mom
stuff.
experienced at the hands of these crooked
Church folk.
hypocrites.
Yeah, so we ain't really gonna get into that because I'm
Yeah.
sure you're not comfortable with sharing that.
But I bring that up because um when my mom tells us this story and she can remember this scripture, that that's what seals the deal with us of letting us know that
Yeah,
she's not lying. She
this
know what she's
really
talking
happened
about.
because she
And
Mm-hmm.
after
remembered it.
all these years, she
Yeah,
remembered that scripture.
that's like 50 some years
Yes.
ago. Yeah,
And for her not to be a Bible person like that.
she
So I
remembered.
know my mama not lying when she
Yeah.
say this. But
Hmm.
then I'm sorry, Mom. Go back and tell them what the water would, you know, make my daddy do.
That would, so he really would it would make him stay in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make them not go
Would he
nowhere.
feel sick or he just wouldn't have the desire to go
He
like do
just won't have
anything?
desire to go nowhere.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How long would that last?
Until he ain't got no more.
So
Wow.
she would spend days in her room with
Mm-hmm.
these candles praying over
Mm-hmm.
Praying.
that water.
Mm-hmm.
And she would tell you,
And
don't
she
you?
had water for special people like Darlene
Wow.
and the guy that was had the house. He was staying there too. She had jugs of water with the
With their names on it. Wow.
Wow.
What was Aunt Darlene water for? That's my granddad's sister.
Oh,
They were
Darlene was
just
like
white too.
just out there.
Just getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So
So
going
she
to
had the right intent for her kids to do right. She just went about it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
messing with people free will.
that is messing with people's free will.
So like, okay, so you've experienced Christianity. I know when you were with Sharon's dad, you were Muslim for a point.
Mhm.
How was that like?
It was nice.
Let me ask you, because Rodney's dad was also Muslim.
Mhm.
So were you Muslim with Rodney's daddy
He
first?
wasn't a Muslim then.
He wasn't. Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay,
Plus,
that's
they were
interesting.
kids. She had to do what her mama say. They were 16.
I know, but I'm saying, was he a Muslim?
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm.
did he ever? Did he ever? So he wasn't a Muslim at no point when y'all had Uncle Rodney and stuff like that.
No.
Okay.
Cause they also, most religions, if not all, value marriage. Now they may be like, oh, you can have multiple wives, but you should. Most all religions are like marriage come first, both the family and all that other stuff like that, and they uphold the marital standards as far as like men being able to provide and women acting the same way across the board. I feel like all religions are kind of like that. So how did Sonny, which is my aunt's dad, how did was he a Muslim when you met him?
Mhm.
So he married you first before
No,
y'all
we
had
wasn't
her?
married.
When y'all had how long were y'all together then?
We was together for I say about
Cause
3 or 4 years.
y'all were so you spent the block, I spent the block and got married later on because
They
No,
never
we
married.
never married. I wasn't
I thought
married
y'all
to.
were married when
She
you
married
had
my dad.
converted to being a
Mm-mm.
Muslim.
Mm-mm.
How
No.
old were you then?
Let's
You
see.
weren't in your 20s. So that's why I said, did you spin the block or y'all was just together? Y'all couldn't have been together for that long because you had to come along.
She was in her 20s. If Rodney, she was about 21.
But I'm
Mhm.
saying when the picture, cause we used to have pictures of you and Sonny. You was in your
Oh,
hijab
that's
and
when she.
stuff.
So she went back to Sunny later
That's what
in the
I'm saying.
years.
You
So that
spent
wasn't her
she had
first time.
she had
Yeah.
spent the block,
Mm-mm.
y'all. I was like, cause my girl, you were not in your 20s, but y'all weren't together that whole time because you
Mm-mm.
came
Yeah.
along.
Yeah.
So you didn't convert when you were first with him.
Mm-mm.
What made you go back to him? And how many
Well,
years
we
had it
we was
been?
we were just like friends.
Oh,
We
okay.
were, just real good friends.
So you converted just off of the friendship with him.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah,
like y'all got
yeah,
married. Okay, I
yeah.
thought maybe y'all had got married.
No.
Hmm.
Mm.
And then what made you leave that?
Well, he had found somebody else.
So that's what I'm saying. You were saying that y'all were friends, but when he found somebody else, you dropped the
Yeah,
religion. That's why I
yeah,
thought y'all were
yeah,
married. But it was like y'all was friends, but maybe it would have been something
yeah. But
else.
we still friends.
So how did Auntie Sharon feel about it? Y'all kind of rekindling.
I
What was
don't,
her thoughts about it? You know,
I don't know. She was like little, 'cause
she was.
Okay. So she. Okay. So what D talking about? You remember when you was you was she ain't talking about when y'all was first doing Sunny when you had Sharon. She talking about the second time around whenever you had moved back to Arizona, you was staying with Aunt Bobby.
mhm,
Remember?
yeah,
And Sonny was in California, and
mhm,
you was going there the second time when
yeah,
y'all got close.
yeah.
So she would have been grown at this point.
Who? Sharon?
Sharon.
Yeah, yeah.
She didn't feel no way. She didn't like want to see y'all together.
I
Like
don't know.
never
I didn't know
asked her.
how she
One
felt.
thing about my grandma, she don't care what nobody
She
think.
don't.
She
She
gonna
don't.
do what she wanna do.
She
She
don't
gonna move
care.
when she ready to
And
move.
honey, you gonna feel
She'll
her
have
out. You can
no.
say something. She don't care nothing about
She just gonna be
it.
like, okay.
And move right
She ain't
on
gonna argue with you. She
at
don't argue with
all.
people or nothing like that. If she wanna move, like this house, my house could be her house, fully furnished like this. She would leave all this stuff here
And start from
and
scratch
start from scratch. Like she don't care. She
at
don't care.
all.
She don't
So when
care.
she get ready, when she feel like she ready to go, she just gonna up and go. She don't need no permission.
Yeah.
She don't need no money. She know when she get there, she gonna get a
She gonna
job,
find a job. She
and
probably
she
know
gonna start
somebody
from
she can
scratch.
stay with. She
Right.
gonna make friends with everybody, anybody.
She one thing I remember about my mom, she told me when I was younger, don't depend on nobody for nothing, not even her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And not only did she tell me that, she lived her life that way,
Yeah,
not
like that.
depending on
Yeah.
people. So therefore, for me, I have the same type of attitude towards stuff. I don't care. I don't need no. I'm not gonna say I don't need no man, but really I don't, because I don't care how much a man is providing for me. If I'm going, I'm going, and I'm going
Yeah.
with nothing. Why? Because I know that I'm going to rebuild. So
Yeah.
I don't need to stay planted to a person
Yeah.
just because they're providing. Because I know, and I have seen my life because my mom showed me that how to um how to not depend on people and how to make a life for myself when I have nobody's help. That's
Yeah.
what my mom instilled in me. And so
Mhm.
people don't understand how, you know, uh, I can just one of my cousins said, "You just drop a man like that,"
Yeah.
and I didn't realize that until my cousin actually said it, But yeah, I have left a marriage with nothing, and I told my daughter, I don't know, we may have to live in this car, I don't know,
Yeah,
but I
we were
wasn't
homeless
staying
at
there
one
because
point.
he was a provider. I was getting my children to some safety and getting us out of there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. I have left several relationships. I don't care because
Yeah.
I know I can take care of me. That's one thing my mom instilled in me. But on the side of her, and I can't, like, you can say stuff to her, people may get angry with her. She don't let that bother her. It's just like water off a duck's back. The water, it just slides off. It don't bother her at all, and that's how I inspire to be. Not letting what people say, what they do, or anything bother me. I that's what I aspire to be for my mom. She gave me so much hope in that
Yeah.
that I could just not be bothered. I
Yeah.
don't
She
care what you say.
unbothered
She is
queen.
totally
Like
unbothered.
y'all
Yep.
thought Omarion was unbothered. No, my grandma, she don't care about that.
She don't.
She don't care. Like she gonna do what she wanna do, date who she wanna date, live where she wanna live. Like she don't ask nobody opinions, permissions, or nothing like that.
Yep.
That's just
It
how
don't
she
matter what
is.
you think. She gonna do her.
And she'll say, I don't care. And
And
do it right,
go.
do it in your face.
Yeah.
She don't care.
She don't.
Yeah, I need to get a little bit more of that. I feel like I overthink a lot. But I will say like one thing that is big in our family dynamic, because like I said earlier, like I can't really name the men in our family outside of like my immediate grandfathers and my Uncle Reggie and my Uncle Rodney. It's just women. It's just women, like so many generations of women that have had to do it alone, continue to start over in new relationships, fend for themselves. Because, like you said, in the foster home, like the men would, harass you and stuff like that. Like, we just I feel like I come from a lineage of women that just had to figure it out and do it and be strong. And so, I feel I'm like that too in my relationships. Like it's cool to be in a relationship, but I don't need you. These bills gonna get paid. They was getting paid before you came. They gonna get paid after you.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, like that is a heavy dynamic. So, but how did you balance that being in relationships? And I only ask that because you've been married a few times. My mom, you've been married a few times. Big mom been married a bunch of
Mhm.
times. Like a
She
bunch of
married 3 times.
times. 3?
Who? Who?
No, 2 times.
Who?
Solomon.
She was
No.
married
She was
more
married to
than
Aunt Tony Daddy.
Yeah.
She was married to Papa.
Yeah.
she was
And
married
then
to
Mark.
Mark.
She was married to Mark.
And then there's somebody on the picture. Remember we seen that picture? They was at the altar. They looked mad at each other. And we was like, she must have been pregnant because they look like they ain't want to be married.
I don't remember
It was an
That
old.
was Reggie getting married.
No, it was Big Mama. And it was Charlie Mae. And she was standing next to some man. And they was both at the. Big Mama was like this on the picture.
Mark.
that.
No, because she married Mark when she was older. She was young in this
I
picture.
don't know who that was.
We had to look back at him.
I wish now that's who I wish. Oh my gosh, that's who I wish was alive and I could interview. I'd be like, girl, how you get a man? How you get so many men to marry you good? I think that was just a thing that people was doing too.
Yeah.
Like being married meant something, even if
Yeah.
it whether it was like a genuine
Yeah, because
connection
back
or
then they didn't
not.
believe in that shacking.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
That was
whether it was a
not.
Mm-mm.
genuine connection or not, you was finna be married. You was finna be married,
Mm-hmm.
especially if y'all was bringing kids into the world. That's why I was like, they must didn't really want to be married. They must like she was either pregnant or Big Mom said something about your Big Mama said something about her
So that
shacking
lady
up
probably, that lady wasn't putting
and
in that
made
mess.
them get married. Yeah, she
Ooh,
probably made them get
God.
married. Wow,
Yeah, just,
I'm taking my time.
Yeah.
okay. growing up, what did you do for fun?
Um, I don't know, just play.
Make your little mud cakes.
Yeah, me and Reggie would play a lot
Oh,
outside.
tell the story
Yeah,
about
that
when he
cactus.
buried you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it was my great grandma's funeral or somebody's funeral. We was going. I just had got my hair done for the funeral. Then somebody at work told me, she said, I ain't never heard nobody play funeral.
Oh my gosh.
So we were playing funeral.
Wow. Because y'all had just came from a funeral.
We was getting ready to go to a funeral.
Oh, before you
I
went.
mean, somebody had passed in her family, but I can't remember who it was. And so I just had got my hair done. And so my cousin Junior and my brother Reggie,
Mm.
they're playing funeral, so they dug the hole. I mean, a real hole.
Wow.
And they said, get in there. So I got in there. And they covered my whole body.
Oh my
They
goodness.
covered my whole, I could have died. They covered my
You
whole,
sure could have.
they covered my whole body up.
How
Wow.
long you was in there?
I don't know.
How did you get out?
Grandma and them got me
They
out.
was coming to
They
look
was
for
looking for
you.
you?
Ooh, I know y'all got whooped.
Yeah, everybody got a whooping.
Mm. Your hair was messed up. You could have died.
You already
They
had on your
buried you
clothes for the
alive.
funeral?
No, we was
No,
playing
it was
funeral.
happening that whenever they were down there, it was gonna be happening while they were down there.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
just saying that
Oh, okay.
this was days leading
Oh,
up to the
okay.
funeral. They
Yeah,
was
yeah,
outside
yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I got a whooping. Everybody got a whooping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had to wash her hair, do your hair again. Your
All
clothes
that
was all
sand and
messed
stuff was
up.
in my hair. And just had got it done. Shirley Temple curls.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That is
Yeah.
Wow, that's
crazy.
crazy.
What was your first job?
Uh, my first job was at um it was at it wasn't a nursing home. It was a veteran hospital.
How old were you?
I think I was 17.
Hmm.
Yeah. I was a floor tech through the floors.
Oh, like
Yeah.
mop and stuff.
But people at my job don't know that, so.
Don't show them this video.
um, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a singer.
Yeah.
Really?
Hmm
Why you want to be a singer?
I don't know. I just wanted to sing.
Were you able to sing? I never knew that about you.
I used to sing around in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you and Granddaddy sing together? He loved to sing.
No, never sing. I know he did.
Wow.
Let's see.
Wait, pause. So when you were dating them, like what were your relationships fun? Like did y'all have fun?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhat. My relationship with Sharon dad was better than all the rest of them.
I could see that. He
Yeah.
seemed like a very
Yeah.
respectful
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Not a
Antoinette dad was kind of, yeah.
yeah.
Not kind of. He was very abusive.
Was so and Sharon's dad, what was his family dynamic like? Were his parents married? Were his parents together?
Well,
Like what
his mom, well, not, I think his dad had died,
okay.
passed away.
I was just trying to see like what would have made him like what was his upbringing like that made him more
Um,
respectful than, you know.
Probably because he was a Muslim. I guess he had
Oh
been a Muslim for a while.
yeah, very disciplined.
Hmm
Very disciplined. That is a very disciplined faith from most of what I see. Mm-hmm.
See, so how did you get into baking and gardening?
Um, going to school because they had home. They don't have it in schools now. They have home.
Home ec.
Yeah, home
Mm-hmm.
economics stuff like that.
The gardening too.
Mhm.
Yeah, they gonna teach all that stuff in the home ec class.
That's your thing. Like we had plants. Like I remember,
I know a lot
mama
of
had
plants.
mama had plants. Like we lived upstairs in some apartments, and she would bring the plants outside and have them like at the top of the balcony, and they would
Hanging
hang
from the
all the
little
way
things
down
Mhm.
to
to
the
the
ground,
balcony
past
downstairs.
the balcony downstairs, but to the ground they would hang. Then
Wow.
when she bring them in the house, they'd be so long she had to string them along the
Across the
wall.
Yeah.
cabinets.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yep.
Wow.
So like when we stayed in Arizona in the RPs, man, it was just like a little forest. Like it was pretty though. And she'd
Mhm.
string them around and yep.
Mhm.
Wow.
So mama got she got quite the green thumb.
So
She know
which
what
do
she's
you
doing when it comes to plants and stuff.
what do you like better? Baking or gardening?
I like cooking, sewing, and gardening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cooking, sewing, and gardening.
Um, one experience you still want to have in life. Like before you leave this world, what is one experience you wish you could do?
Um, I haven't thought about that yet.
You haven't thought about it?
Mm-mm.
What's something that you just haven't done that you always wanted to do?
Mm. I don't
I
know.
want to milk a cow.
You want to milk a cow?
That's been on top of my bucket list since I was like 8. For real. But and a lot of people here have cows, but they have meat cows, not dairy cows. So
Mm.
Alabama sucks.
Okay. What's the favorite thing about being a parent or a grandparent?
Watching your kids grow up. Yeah, and your grandkids. Hmm.
Now you got great grands.
Yeah.
Mm. Do you ever think about, like I said, Xana and DJ have kids, but like nobody else? You ever think like wonder when we gonna have ours, or if you still gonna be
Well,
here
I
to
know
take
you ain't
care of
gonna
her?
have none,
I know time soon.
and I don't think now you're gonna have any.
For real?
I don't think so. She in school. She too much in school.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. Do you feel like this is so off topic? Do you feel like in life people have to make the decision to live life and have a family or career and success? Or do you feel like, because I don't feel like I've seen anybody do both successfully in our family. Like nobody's doing bad, I'm not saying that, but like we don't have like doctors,
Oh yeah,
lawyers, like we don't have those type of people,
yeah.
but we do have people that built a family whether they were married or not. Like I think the only people that's married is Uncle Reggie and Aunt Sharon.
Yeah,
That's it. I
yeah,
mean, y'all have been married before,
yeah.
but that's just not something that is like a standard or a value, I feel like,
Long
in our
lasting.
family.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's long lasting for Sharon because she, after Big Mom took sick, you know, Uncle Reggie, she stayed with Uncle Reggie and them, and they and
So
her and Doris
she
been
saw
together a long time,
marriage.
so she
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
lasting
Yeah,
marriage.
they've been married my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Longer though.
They've
Yeah.
been married my whole life.
Yeah. So they
But
would
he been married twice.
Twice, yeah.
twice,
Now
yeah.
I went to his first wife, him and his first wife wedding.
I didn't
go to
get a
him and
chance to
Doris.
go.
I didn't go to him and Doris.
I was at the house
But
because there
see,
wasn't
I
no
only know
room.
Aunt Doris, so that's at least 27 years right there. Mm-hmm. All time. So yeah, she saw that. That's why I was asking about her dad, like, because I do feel like what you see has a strong influence on how you become. And so, like you said, she saw that, so she the only one that's married of the siblings. Mm. Even on my dad's side, like nobody is. My Uncle Malcolm just got married.
He the only one.
Just got married.
Who?
He's
My Uncle Malcolm, my
Malcolm.
dad's brother,
Oh.
He's
just got
only.
married.
He's the only one.
My dad was married though.
Yeah, he was. I forgot about that.
I have to
I'm
interview
just
him
saying.
about his own life. Because what was that? Like, where he get that thought from? Because his parents were married. Anyway, it's not about him. It's about you. Sorry. What's the next question? Was that it?
Oh, advice you would give to your grandchildren and future generations.
Stay in school. Um, obey your parents. Um, get a, obey your parents. Stay out of trouble. That's the advice I'll give them.
Yeah. That's the last question. Anything else you want to talk about, Grandma?
No, I think that's it.
That's it.
Well, let me tell you about the cactus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Me and Reggie was outside. We was little and little. So Grandma had bought this cactus, and she put it outside. She said, "Don't touch it, 'cause it'll jump on you." So me and Reggie said, "Touch it." I said, "No, you touch it."
Uncle Reggie was quite the bully.
He said,
He was a bully.
"Touch it." I said, "Oh,
I
you
was trying to
touch
get her in
it."
trouble.
And so I touched it and it jumped on my hand. And then he tried to touch it and jumped on his hand, but we got whooped for that.
Ooh, because she told
He
y'all
told us
not to
not to
do
touch
that.
it. And then at one time, we was in Georgia. I remember we was in Georgia, and we was outside, and it was a lot of chicken and cows and horses. But it was some wild hogs on the other side of the fence.
Mm.
So they said, "Don't go there with them wild hogs." They said, "Come on, let's go."
Wow.
I can see him saying that.
I said, He said, "Come on." So we go over there, and I jumped the fence. Let me see if I can find it. Anyway, this scar right here.
Oh, I see it.
This scar right here.
Uh-huh.
Jumped that fence, and that barbed wire fence got a hold of my leg.
Ooh.
And them wild hogs was after us, boy. Ooh.
That was...
Get away.
Ooh.
Y'all had to jump back across the barbed wire fence. What?
It's funny now, but it wasn't funny.
Nah, because your life was flashing.
And
Y'all
then you
play
had to
with
come
y'all.
across a barbed wire fence. Oh my God.
And how you explain that? And you got whooped for that? Yeah. Just get beat up.
Uncle Richard was quite the bully.
He was real. He liked to do. I mean, older.
Ain't
That's an
funny
older.
like
That's
when
older
y'all was
brother
younger.
behavior.
Tony, she was like sick a lot.
Mm.
She used to have seizures,
Mm.
epilepsy seizures.
Mm.
She was really sick.
Mm.
I know.
What made you name my mama after her? I didn't even think y'all got along
I
like
don't
that.
know. I just named her after you.
I got both of my aunties' names. I got my auntie. My first name is my auntie name on my mama's side. My middle name is my auntie name on my daddy's side.
Who?
And
Oh, her middle name LaFay. And y'all got the same birthday.
Yep.
Yep. Y'all connected.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that was a good interview, Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
You had some very interesting stories. Fun stories. Yeah. My granddad interview. His interview was more like chill. It's more like storytelling.
Uh-huh.
Of course, you know he sang.
We got that on camera.
He sang.
Yeah. That wraps up this interview, guys. I hope that you all
So,
enjoyed.
I'm say one more thing. So when I had you, he was in the room and he fainted.
Uh,
Yeah.
what he faint for? That was his first
He said
child.
he never seen nothing like that before.
Oh, so he didn't see my.
He seen it when he was coming out, and that's when he fainted.
Yeah,
But he
but he
didn't
didn't see
see
that
my
with my
Uncle
uncle
Dodie and
Greg and my uncle
Greg.
Dodie,
He didn't see their births with
Oh,
their
my
okay.
two
moms.
other
He just only
siblings.
seen yours.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Mm-mm-mm. What was the birthing like back then? Like you were in hospital, you had them in the hospital.
Hmm.
What was that like though? Like,
The birth.
yeah.
Pain meds.
Did they
Hmm.
have like epidurals and stuff
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then
yeah,
and all that?
yeah. But when I had Rodney, I didn't have a lot of pain.
Mm,
Really?
Mm-mm. Cause I guess they had gave me something. I don't know.
yeah. Did you
Yeah,
crave certain stuff?
like a watermelon.
Yeah, fruit, stuff like that. Mm.
Yeah. Then when I had Sharon, I had to walk. I walked like 3 or 4 days before I had her.
Were you in labor a long time with any of them?
With Sharon.
Mm. She wasn't ready to come out.
Mhm.
Hmm. Don't have no more questions, Ma. That wraps up this interview, guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed getting to know my grandmother, listening to some of her life stories. I do every time. So, bye.
Bye.